It seems we always go to Proverbs at some point when we're studying almost any subject, and we are today as we study joy. In Proverbs 10, it says, "A wise son brings joy to his father." So what does a wise son look like? He has diligent hands, he works the harvest, accepts commands, walks in integrity, speaks words like fountain of life, and loves others to cover all wrong, walks in wisdom, heeds discipline, has lips that nourish many, and their own prospect is joy. So in bringing joy to the Father, returning joy comes back on the Son. In 12, we read that those who hate correction are stupid. How about that? In both chapters, we read that the righteous cannot be uprooted, and those that promote peace have joy. Verse 15, it's back to bringing the Father joy. We even read that a happy heart makes the face cheerful. A person finding joy in giving an apt reply, and how good it is to have a timely word. Verse 30 says, "Light in a messenger's eyes brings joy to the heart." I have read that these are eyes that coincide with a smile, a pleasant countenance. Verse 21 says that when justice is done, it brings joy to the righteous, but terror to the evildoer. And again, a wise son causes the father to rejoice. And in verse 27, there's a call to sons to bring joy to the Father's heart. And this happens when we let someone else praise us and not ourselves. When we love wisdom, this brings joy to the Father. So wisdom is the bookend to the life of a joyful child, bringing joy to the Father's heart. And in between is peace, good words, happy hearts, smiling eyes, justice being done, humility and diligence, discipline and lips that speak life. They shout for joy and glad. But you have wisdom as bookends holding all of that together. So there's this call here to bring our Father joy. We can delight the heart of God. It's not all about our joy, but in bringing joy to Him. And in return, we get His joy. Think about your own children. When they obey or speak kind to their siblings and work hard, we want to reward them. It's our pleasure to give them the desires of their hearts, to note and affirm their kind deeds, to let them know how much we love and appreciate their good character. Our own hearts become full of joy. And when our kids see that we're pleased, in turn, their hearts are joyful as well. I've read that all kids want to please parents. They receive affection and affirmation when they do, and this is needed in order to thrive. It's when that reciprocation is thwarted that we have grown adults giving up on trying to please mom and dad giving up on their kids, and joy in the relationship is gone. John 8, Jesus says of his Father that his Father is with him and he always does the things that please him. Joy in pleasing the Father returns to joy in the Son. Kids that honor their parents and parents that love and affirm their kids result in joy and security for both. We know that earthly families are broken even at our best. Fathers fail their children, children run from their fathers, and there's this disruption in joy that comes from the bookends of wisdom on the part of both the child and the father. This is why we need our Heavenly Father, the one that loves us perfectly and offered His Son for us that we might be free from the burden and guilt of disobedience and wrongdoing on our part. He created the way to reciprocate joy. We come to Him in humility and faith, and He opens His arm and receives us as His children, and then we have this choice. We can bring our Father joy by obeying Him, loving others, speaking words of life, and smiling with our eyes, promoting peace, bringing justice, and all the things in His strength that delights Him and brings Him joy. And because we and the Father are one, just like Jesus and His Father are one, we can experience the joy of the Father. This is huge. There's no greater joy than the joy that comes from knowing we are pleasing our Father by loving Him and loving others. This is the joy that keeps the righteous from being uprooted and the bookends from falling over. But because we lose that connection with earthly fathers, we often look at them with disdain for their failures and have lost complete joy because of the disconnection. And we forget that our Father, our joyful Father, still takes delight in us, His children. When we choose wisdom from the time we awake in the morning till night, His joy will be ours.